Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Pirai'sAcademy. In this video, we are going to see about how to start with DSA and problem solving. In previous video, where I posted my particular problem solving journey, where there is a comment like, hey, tell me about how I can start the problem solving and DSA, because it is very difficult to start. Okay, so many will be facing some difficulties, some hard times when we are starting with the problem solving, right? So in this particular video, I am going to cover how we can just start with the problem solving, how we can just rectify our mistakes. Okay, so that is the core thing behind this particular video. Fine. So before that, I want to tell you some one line. The initial stage of the problem solving is very difficult. Once you have just gone through that, next thing will be very easy and your learning curve will be very exponential. Okay, fine. So in this video, I am going to splitting it into two parts. One is the flow chart and where we want to start and what are the topics we want to cover to master the problem solving. Then the second part is going to be how I am going to learn those topics. Okay, so what is the flow chart or roadmap to cover the problem solving? So at first you want to be good in any particular programming language. Okay, so if you are new or a beginner, please don't pick up Python. You can choose C, C++ or Java. Those things will be starting from a scratch and you want to learn about more specifically. In Python you don't want to learn more specifically, right? So when you are switching some other programming languages, when you have already learned Python, it will be much difficult. That's the reason why I suggesting you to go with C, C++ or Java. Okay, and many will be making this particular mistake. They will be just taking 1 week or 1 month to study those programming languages. But I suggest you just to go and learn about variables and string, array, loop, then conditional statements, jump statements, then functions. So this alone you want to learn. Okay, then while going towards the problem solving, by solving more and more problems, you can tend to know all the behind syntaxes. Okay, don't just waste so much time in the programming language itself. Okay, you can just start the programming language and finish those topics in 4 days. Okay, maximum of 4 days you can finish them, then go to the problem solving. Okay, fine. So where I want to start? So while learning about the programming languages itself, you can start your problem solving journey. Like if you are learning about the conditional statements, then you can go with some problems like I will be giving you input age and you want to tell me whether that particular person is eligible to vote or not. So these are the basic problems you want to first cover. Okay, so this is for conditional statement. If you are going to looping, just go with some pattern programming. Okay, by doing this, you can just solve the very beginner level problem. Okay, you can just choose GFG platform or you can choose lead code also. That's your wish. But for that beginner level, I just suggest you to go with the GFG. Okay, geeks for geeks. Okay, now the next thing is you want to cover the numerical problems like math problem in lead code or math problem in GFG also. Okay, so those are the things where you don't want to know about big data structures or big looping concept. Okay, so there you will be able to think about some logics. Okay, fine. Then you want to know about the time and space complexity analysis. Okay, so if you are studying your 3rd year or 4th year in your, if you are studying your 3rd semester or 4th semester in your engineering, then you will be confirmly know about the time and space complexity, right? If you don't know, it is not a big deal. Just go and learn it in a GFG platform where they have a clear explanation on how we can find the time and space complexity. Okay, so here you will be having a lot of method like substitution method whatsoever. Just go and learn it at first. Okay, then the next thing you want to learn is you can now start with the lead code. Okay, till now for the beginner level, I just suggest you to go with the GFG, okay, where the problems will be much more easy because there is a beginner tag. Okay, just try to solve those problems, then just step into the lead code and try to solve the math and bit manipulation problem, because those two problems are the very basic level problems. Okay, so go with the easy tag at first, okay. Then 2 pointers and greedy. So here when you are learning at this particular step, you can learn about the what is meant by hash map, hash set, and how they are useful in our logics. Okay, so then you want to start with the binary search, then sliding window, then stack and queue, then linked list. So up to this whatsoever I told. So these and all the linear data structure. So these comes under the linear data structure or linear programming. Okay, then after this recursion or backtracking, okay, then trees, then heap, then graph and DP, then trace. So this is going to be your overall topics. Okay, so this is your flowchart, or this is going to be your map for your problem solving journey. Okay, so these and all you want to learn to master the DSA. Okay, so just learn in the order I have given to you. Okay, first finish about the linear, then go to the non-linear, because non-linear going to be much tougher than the linear. Okay, so that's it. So I have covered all the topics you want to learn to master the problem solving. Okay, fine. Now let us just start how to learn these. Okay, so now we are just going to know how we are going to cover these topics and what are the mistakes we are making in while covering these topics. Okay, so the first thing is be strong with the syntax first. Okay, so see here, problem solving is of two types, of two parts. Okay, one is logic, another one is syntax. So logic is different. Okay, we want to just think about it, we want to be intuitive, we want to be critical thinking, then we will be coming with some approach, some optimized approach like that. Okay, so this is going to be your logic. But when you are going for a coding, when you are just writing the code, you will be just converting this logic into the code. Okay, for that purpose you will be you should be able to be just good in syntax. Okay, either in C++ or C or Java, you should be good. You must be good, okay, in syntax, such a way that solving the problem will be a big headache for finding the logic, not for writing the program. Okay, fine. The next thing is try to learn more logics first. So try to solve more and more easy problems or beginner level problems at first, because this will be giving you some intuition, this will be building some basic logics where you will be just combining two or more logic to solve a big problem. Okay, then don't code directly, figure out logic first. Okay, so this is what I mean. So the first part is going to be logic, next only we want to code it. Okay, so when I given you a problem, just don't go blindly and write the code. Okay, be careful, don't go and blindly code it. Just think about what I asked you, what you should be giving or you should process. So just think about the logic at first. Okay, take a pen and paper, just think about the logic, build a logic, then write the code. Okay, because many will be doing a mistake, like they will be directly go on code. No, that is not a correct way. Okay, please just rectify that particular mistake, because when you are in a interview point of view, when you are writing a technical round, there you don't have much time. If you directly written the code, in positive case it will be good, it will be correct. Okay, but when there is some logical mistake, then you want to just change the entire code, which is time consuming. That's the reason why I telling you just write the logic first, then code it next. Okay, and the important thing is many will be misunderstanding, like, hey, whether coding or logic, which is important? No, both are important, but among that logic is going to be important. because anyone can code, right? Anyone can learn the programming language and code it, but very few can come up with the logic, with the optimized logic. Okay, so always focus on the logic first, then code next. Okay, there is a famous dialogue of Abraham Lincoln, right? So if I have 6 hours of chopping a tree, then I will be just sharpening my axe for 4 hours. So this is what I am telling you while solving the problem solving also, right? While solving the problem also, right? So whenever a problem is given to you, just come up with the logic first, then code it next. Okay, so this is the very important thing. Okay, very basic fundamental thing also. Now try every problems from easy tag or a beginner tag. Okay, so at first try with the easy tag or beginner tag, then just go with medium, then just go with the hard tag, because many will be solving the medium tag at first and they will be demotivated. That's the main thing, and also they don't know about much logic. So that's the reason why just try as much as easy and beginner problem, so that you can build more logic and build more motivation. Next, learn methods or pattern in approaches. Okay, so whenever a problem is given to you, just come up with more and more approaches to solve it. Like if I ask you, what are the routes? What are the routes from your house to your okay, just leave it. I have a problem like, tell me the route where you will be starting from your house and going to your school. So this is the problem I have given to you. So for this particular problem, I have many approaches, right? Many routes. I have many routes. Like I can go in an optimized manner. Yes, I can go with long route. I can go with short route. I can go with traffic free route. I can go with traffic route. So I have multiple choice, right? So for this particular one problem, I have multiple solution. So this same thing is applicable in a problem also, problem solving also, because there you will be given with one problem, but for that one problem we have brute force approach, a better approach, optimized approach, a time optimized approach, a space optimized approach. So many things will be there. Okay, so always try to learn as much as approaches you can and recognize the pattern. If it is a 2-pointer, then we have 4 patterns or more, 4 or more patterns, right? So always recognize the pattern, so that whenever there is a new problem that is given to you, you can just come up with, hey, this particular problem is going to be that particular pattern, because I already solved that pattern and I recognized it. Okay, so always recognize the pattern while solving some problems. Okay, fine. The next thing is, always when you are solving some problem, okay, many will be facing difficulties. We all make some mistakes, right? So whenever there is a problem, we will be thinking some solution. That solution may or may not be correct, that we don't know. But anyhow, try that particular problem at least for 20 minutes for an easy problem, at least for 30 to 40 minutes for medium problem, at least 1 hour for hard problem. Okay, try to come up with your own logic first, then go for a solution next. Okay, many will be making a mistake, like they will be trying for hardly 5 minutes. Okay, then they will be just going and seeing the solution for it. Don't make that particular mistake. Don't ever make that particular mistake. Just try your creativity at first, your own logic at first, whether it is correct or wrong, anything. But when you are just making some mistake, the solution, that logic will be just registered in your mind in a very clear manner, right? See here, if you are doing some mistake, okay, then only at that particular time, that particular incident will be just registered in your mind, right? So that's the reason why I just recommend you to just solve in your own way for first 15 to 20 minutes. Then just go and find the solution next. Okay, fine. Then the next thing is, many make mistake in learning the hash map, hash set and many other DSA at first. Okay, so I have seen many peoples who are like, okay, I will be just thorough with my I will be thorough with my programming language, then only I will be going with the problem solving. No, that is not a case. Okay, So learn about the looping, learn about the conditional statements, learn about the function, learn about input output, learn about operators. So these are enough. Okay, these are enough. Okay, other than that, the data structure part like hash map, hash set or linked list, they can be learned while you are getting into the problem solving. Okay, so don't waste your time on learning them individually. Okay, or else you can take almost one day. Okay, I saw many people are trying to learn about linked list basic of linked list and hash map and hash set for more than 1 month. I saw those people also. So that is the core mistake many will be making. So I don't want you to make that. Okay, fine. So the next one is don't get demotivated. So this is very important, because I saw many will be getting demotivated because many will be starting with some problem. Maybe it is of easy problem, okay, but they cannot be solving that. Hey, nobody is perfect, right? So you too also not a perfect thing, me too also not a perfect thing. So why should we just giving one try or two try and we want to get a solution for some particular problem, right? So always we all make mistake, right? So just don't get demotivated. Okay, whether you are you can't able to solve easy problem, don't worry, it is a part of a thing, okay, a part of a journey. So always don't get demotivated, because I saw many people who got demotivated and left their problem solving and moved to the development skill. I saw many of them. Okay, so always try to learn more thing and don't get demotivated. There is a one dialogue, that is one quotes that is given by Jack Ma, right? So today is difficult, tomorrow is much more difficult, day after tomorrow is a success, but many will be just failing in tomorrow evening. So from this you can understand, if you get demotivated, that is not a big deal. Because I too demotivated, why I am solving some problems, okay, but the only difference is I didn't give up at that particular time. Okay, so I want you to not give up at that particular time. Just focus on, just move on, just run along the wave, that's it. Okay, then the next thing is very important thing is don't compare yourself. I saw many people ruin their journey because they are just comparing them with some other guy. Because for example, I am not a fast learner, okay, I am a very slow learner, but I will be sitting for 10 to 12 hours or 14 hours in one day, and I will be learning about 7 to 10 problems only. You can understand how slow I am, right? So I don't compare with anyone others, I'll be comparing with myself. Okay, in this week I just solved 2 problems in my weekly contest and my rank is so and so. In next week I will be making the rank better and I'll be solving more than 2 problems. Okay, if I cannot solve that, I will be getting demotivated, but I will be figuring out what mistake I have made. Okay, I will be not giving up. I will be just figuring out what is the mistake I have made. So my kind request is don't compare yourself with others, because they may have a strong background, they may have some fundamental logics in their school dates itself. Okay, while comparing to them, you are just starting new, right? You are just starting new. So don't compare with them, just compare with yourself. Okay, in some particular cases also, some will be comparing like, hey, I am just learning for about 5 hours on one day and he is only learning about 1 hour per day, but we both are in a equal level. What is so? Okay. So this thing is happened in my life also, because I spend about 8 hours per day to learn about this problem solving. Meanwhile, my classmate, my friend Selvarasi, she will be making about barely about 1 hour, but she knows much logic than me in an initial stage. Okay, and I just thinking at that time how slow I am and how fast she is. Okay, but I didn't compare with her. Not a difference. I just be like, okay, she know much more than me, So one day I am going to be like her or beat her level. Okay, I didn't get jealousy, because many people will be getting jealousy. Okay, don't get jealousy, just be competitive. Okay, that's going to be very good for your health, okay, and for your career also. So don't get jealousy on anyone, just be competitive. Like, hey, he have solved around 600 problem and he have a rank of around 14,000 or 8,000. So this time I am going to work hard such a way that I will be getting a rank around 800 or 1000 or just 13,000. He is 14,000, now I am going to get 13,000. So this is the healthy way to get along with some comparison. Okay, that is also a negative way. Don't go along that negative way, just be in a positive way. Okay, fine. The next one is, don't attend lead code contest at first. Okay, so this is the particular mistake I made in my personal life. Okay, so when I started with the easy problem, I just gone to the contest and I just try to solve problem, but I just solved 0 problems. I cannot solve a single problem also. So at that time I just recognized, okay, so I will be just as knowledge as like I can able to solve the medium problem, then I will be just stepping into the lead code contest. So this is the same thing I will be telling to you also. Okay, because many will be just solving lead code contest and they will be get demotivated. Okay, so don't do that mistake. Okay, just solve the lead code contest, after you can able to just try the medium level problem. Okay, fine. Then this is going to be very important part. This is going to be very important part. Consistency, effort, discipline matters than talent. Okay, so this is the very important thing to be successful in anything, not in problem solving but in anything. Okay, if you want a good shape in your body, then you should be consistently going to a gym, you will be consistently exercising, right? So this is the same thing you want to do in a problem solving also. If you want to just master a skill, you want consistency, you want effort, right? You want a discipline, right? So these 3 things will be always beating the talent. Okay, because I am not a big talented person. Okay, I am just a slow learner, but I will be just putting my as much as effort I can, such a way that I can able to solve. I am not a big master, but I can push my limit, over my limit, right? So this is the very important part I want you to understand. Okay, then always know about difference between the motivation and the discipline, because many will be watching this video and after this video they will be motivated and doing stuff, learning stuff for only 1 week or 2 weeks, then they will be forgetting about these things and they will be becoming the previous version. No, so motivation is something that comes from outside, but discipline which comes from inside. Okay, so you should be motivating yourself. That's the important thing. Always remember, motivation will be not long lasting, only discipline will be long lasting. So always be a disciplined individual. Okay, fine. So the next thing is a common thing. Anyone can write code, but few can write efficiently. So this thing will be in your intermediate stage. When you are starting, you will be just starting with some easy level problems with some horrible approaches. That's okay, that's fine, Always remember this, you don't want to build a perfect thing. You don't want to build a perfect thing, or you don't want to build a perfect logic. You want to build a logic that works first. First build that. First build a working logic. Then make it beautiful. Then make it optimal. Okay. So while you are just starting with the easy problem, while you are going with the medium problem, then you can understand this particular thing clearly. Okay. You can write the efficient code. Okay. Because many can write brute force, which means easy code. Many can write the inefficient code, but very few can understand the problem and understand the logic behind it and just write the efficient code. Okay, fine. Then the next thing is, so it is by myself. Okay, my personal life. So it took me 1.5 years to become a rating of 1800 in lead code contest. Okay, so you can understand this, because getting a 1800 ranking or rank in the lead code contest is quite easy for you, but it is quite difficult for me because I am a slow learner. Okay, so it took me 1.5 years. Okay, so it took me 1.5 years. Okay, so obviously it may take around 6 months for you, it may take around 1.5 years for you, it may take 2 years also. But here the important thing is discipline and the consistency. If you are disciplined and consistent, then you can also get this particular rating. Okay, so this is this particular point I just mentioned is because I am a slow learner. Okay, so many of you who are watching this particular video, if you try like I tried, you can be better than me. Okay, so I want you to start first. Okay, I want you to start first, then you can understand 1.5 years is going to be very long for yourself. Okay, so you can master this DSA in 6 months or 1 year, I think so, but it took me around 1.5 years. Okay, fine. So this particular point is telling like I am a slow learner. So if you are a slow learner, don't get demotivated, because be consistent, just be disciplined. Okay, now the next thing is very important thing. If your friends are good, just make a team and share knowledge yourself. Okay, so if you have some friend circle who are interested in learning problem solving, that's the important thing. We cannot make them interested, right? So if they have genuine interest in problem solving, then just tie up with them, then just start to learn as much as thing you can. Okay, because whenever there is a big circle, then you can learn big, because when 3 friends are learning some particular thing, okay, so 3 friends will be making 3 kind of mistake. So that 3 kind of mistake will be known by all the 3 of them. So after that they will be not making that particular mistake, right? So always if you have some friends who are interested in problem solving, just join with them and just learn it with them. Okay, and I also saw some sick minded persons, like they will be just happy that their friends are solving some problems, but they are not happy when they are better than them. So that is very sick mind. If you are under this sick mind, please don't join with any friends, because you will be demotivating them. Okay, so if you are under the sick category, just try yourself to come out of this sick category, or else just don't join with anyone. Okay, because let them learn. Okay, so always don't be this sick minded guys, because you should be very proud of your friend, because I have my friends. Okay, when they are doing better than me, I will be taking that sportive and I will be taking that competitive. Like, okay, you are getting like this much rating, or you are just good in this particular topic. In next month, I also will be beating you in this particular topic. I will be not dragging him down. Okay, that's the important thing. If you found any other sick-minded people also, just don't join with them. Okay, that's my kind request, because many in my college are very sick-minded. They will be like, okay, he is learning, so I should be starting from now. No, they are not like that. They will be like, okay, so he is learning, I am not learning, so he should not be learning, so I will be dragging him down. I saw many of them like that. So don't be like that, guys. Okay, now, so if you don't have any good friends, or if you don't have any partners to learn, just learn yourself. Okay, because in my journey, in my problem solving journey, in initial stage, around when I am solving in my intermediate stage, up to my intermediate stage, I don't have any particular friends, or I don't have any persons who are genuinely interested in problem solving. So at those times, I just gone alone in that particular path. Okay, so if you don't have friends, okay, start alone and rise alone. Okay, don't wait for others, okay. Just pick your turn and just start yourself, okay, fine. So my personal advice about the schedule is, like, if you able to do that, just do it, otherwise that's your wish, but my personal request is, or my personal schedule is, I will be just wake up at morning 8 a.m. and I will be just going through my college, and I will be learning about this problem solving whenever I get a free time. And once I get to my hostel for 4 p.m. I will be just go to little sleep around 8 p.m. okay. Then I will be just sitting around 9 p.m. and learning the problem solving for around morning 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. that up to that, okay. And then I will be going for sleep, and I will be waking up at 8 a.m. okay. So my sleep schedule is going to be like 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. then 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. So it is a total of 8 hours sleep, but I don't sleep in a throughout the 8 hours. I will be splitting it into 4 hours, and I will be sleeping, so that it makes me like brisk, and it makes me like fresh, okay. So if you just like this schedule, just follow it, okay. I don't compel anyone, because I don't know whether it is healthy or not, okay. So I don't recommend to any of you, but I am telling my personal thing, okay. If you really like this, just follow it, okay. Then apart from problem solving, just try to solve some more puzzles, like some more in LinkedIn you have seen some puzzle games, right, where it will be making you to think, right. So like that, or just go and search like Google puzzles, because there is some technical interview puzzles that are asked to the Google candidates, okay. Just go and learn about that, just try to solve those puzzles. That will be boosting your logical ability and a competitive problem solving skill, okay. So just try it, or just play some little mini games, like which will be boosting your thinking ability, fine. So if you are preparing for interview, just learn about the previous year interview questions and analyze the difference, and try to learn these topics, okay. So many will be just seeing this video because they have some interview in 1 month or 2 months, okay. So many people will be seeing this video particularly for that particular reason. So to those peoples, okay, so it is not late, always remember that it is not late. Just go and see what are the previous years question of this particular company, and try to learn all those questions, and try to analyze the pattern, what are the questions they are asking, and try to predict the upcoming question, okay. So this is the main thing for those who are preparing for some other companies, okay. Then the last thing I want to just tell you is, teach others. Always remember this, teach others, because this will be boosting your knowledge also. When you are teaching to others, they will be asking some doubts, they will be making some mistakes. By correcting them or by answering them, you can come up with new approach, okay. So you can clear yourself also. So don't be like a selfish person. First of all, don't be like a selfish person, that won't help you, okay. In anything it won't be helping you, because I will be telling my own incident, okay. So when I am studying in college, my own department member who is in some lab, okay, they have conducted the coding ninja training, okay. So where the price of the course is only of 4,000 rupees. So I just asked him like, hey, can we split it, like I put 2,000 and you put 2,000, let us just learn together, okay. And he said no, because in my lab they didn't have this particular course. In their lab alone they have arranged this particular course. So he just told me no, because he don't want to share his knowledge. He is so selfish, okay. But after that he struggled a lot, okay. And he cannot get into a good company, okay. So I just cracked in the first company itself, Okay, so always be open minded and always help people if you can help people. Don't be a selfish. Okay, fine. So these are the things I want to tell you. That's it. So hope this particular video is helpful for you to start the problem solving. So whomsoever are thinking whether I want to start or not, just start today. Okay, fine. Be disciplined and not motivated. Fine. If you really like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.